Hey baby girls, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but today is May 27th, 2015, and I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. One, first and foremost, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I hope you always know it and never have a doubt I love you. I'd also like to talk to you about Memorial Day. This past weekend was Memorial Day weekend. This past Monday, today's Wednesday, but this past Monday was Memorial Day. And there's a really special place in my heart for Memorial Day. Memorial Day is the day that you celebrate and give thanks to all the men and women who have served in the armed forces in the United States to protect our country and to ensure that we have our freedoms and liberties, and they gave their lives for us. So there's been a lot of stuff in the news lately about people who have demonstrated against veterans, beat them, called them names. A couple things you need to know. One, you and I have freedoms and liberties because we're a free country, and because we've had men and women going to wars and serving our country to protect us and to make sure that we stay free. Two, once somebody goes into the service, the Army, the Navy, National Guards, Marines, that's their job. It's just like any other job you have. When someone above them tells them what to do, that's what they have to do. They don't have a choice. They do it, or they lose their job, or you get put in jail, or they're punished. It's just like you go into work somewhere and your boss tells you, hey, go do this report, and he says, and you tell him no, then boom, he fires you. You no longer have a job. So you do what you have to do to keep your job. But it's an important thing to remember all these people who have serve the country for us. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is daily gratitude. And there's a bunch of different ways to do this. I do it a couple of different ways. Every night when I go to bed, I pray, and part of my prayer is I thank God for blessing me with each one of you. I thank God for Mary. I thank God for Piper. I thank God for Palin. I thank God for Susan. And I thank God for a wonderful day. And when I wake up in the mornings, I do the same thing. I say a morning prayer, and I'm thankful for another day, and I also thank God for each of you. So, past that, I always like, on my way home, like I'm right now, I'm driving home, I like to, before I start listening to anything, just to kind of relax a little bit while I'm driving and just go over things that happened during the day or things that happened yesterday that I might have forgot, and just be thankful for it. And you're always on the top of that list. I'm always thankful every day for being so blessed to have you girls in my life, and I truly love you. And what I want to leave you with is be sure to be respectful and to honor veterans and celebrate them on Memorial Day. Say thanks and say prayers for them and their families. And two, every day, take a minute and reflect on your day and say thanks and be thankful for things that have happened in your life. And I always like to tell everybody I would never change anything in my life, not the first thing in my life, because I truly believe that if I change one thing, then everything after that could be different in my life. And there are things that could be different, and I would probably like to be different in my life. But if I change something in the past, I don't know what that would have affected in the future. So it could have been something that I wanted or something I didn't want. So I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm really grateful for the three of you girls. So anyway, been a little bit longer than I usually try to do these things, but I love you, and I hope you enjoy seeing these letters to my daughters. Bye.